After age 60, your body processes food differently, and while eggs are one of the healthiest choices on the plate, pairing them with the wrong foods could secretly be harming your health. Shocking? It's true. Research now shows that millions of seniors are unknowingly combining eggs with certain ingredients that can lead to poor digestion, blocked nutrient absorption, increased risk of heart issues, and the worst part? These bad combinations often show up in everyday meals, even ones you thought were healthy. In this video, I'll reveal 3 common foods you should never mix with eggs, especially if you're over 60. Avoiding these pairings could make a powerful difference in your energy, heart health, and digestion. So if you eat eggs regularly, don't skip this. Your next breakfast could either fuel your health or quietly undermine it. Let's start with the first surprising food combo that could be doing you more harm than good.
Let's dive right into the first pairing you'll want to avoid: eggs and calcium-rich foods like milk, yogurt, or cheese. You might think that starting your day with a classic breakfast like eggs and a glass of milk or an omelet topped with cheese is the perfect way to fuel your body. After all, both eggs and dairy are rich in nutrients. But what many people over 60 don't realize is that this common food pairing could actually be working against your health goals, especially if you're trying to protect your joints, reduce inflammation, and build muscle strength. The issue lies in how your body processes protein and calcium. Eggs are one of the best sources of high-quality protein, which your muscles need to stay strong, especially as you age. But when you consume calcium-rich foods like milk, cheese, or yogurt at the same time, the body can struggle to absorb all the nutrients efficiently. Calcium and protein actually compete for absorption in your digestive system. When calcium levels are high during a meal, it can interfere with how much protein your body absorbs from the eggs. This means you might be eating a protein-rich breakfast, but not actually getting the full benefit of it. Something that matters even more after 60, when maintaining muscle becomes harder. But the concerns don't stop at protein absorption. There's also the matter of inflammation and how certain dairy products may affect joint health. Many seniors experience joint stiffness or arthritis, and consuming full-fat dairy, especially aged cheeses, can sometimes worsen those symptoms. That's because dairy contains compounds that may trigger low-grade inflammation in some people, particularly those who are sensitive to lactose or casein, the primary protein in milk. For someone already dealing with sore knees or tight hips, this daily habit might be quietly adding to the discomfort without them even realizing it. What's more, inflammation doesn't just affect the joints. It can also slow muscle recovery and weaken overall physical performance. For older adults who are trying to stay mobile and independent, every little decision about food makes a difference, and combining eggs with calcium-rich dairy might not be the most supportive choice when it comes to promoting strength and reducing stiffness. Instead of the traditional cheese omelet or eggs with a glass of milk, there are plenty of other food pairings that can enhance the benefits of eggs without the drawbacks. Avocado is a great example. It adds healthy fats that support joint and heart health. You could also try pairing eggs with a slice of whole grain toast, some sautéed vegetables, or a few nuts or seeds. These options help your body absorb nutrients efficiently, while also supporting your energy and reducing the risk of inflammation.
Let's move on to second combine, which is eggs with processed meats such as bacon, sausage, and ham. It's no secret that eggs are a great source of protein and nutrients, especially for older adults looking to maintain strength, energy, and overall health. But what you eat with your eggs can completely change how your body responds. One of the most common and potentially harmful combinations is pairing eggs with processed meats like bacon, sausage, or ham. It might be a classic breakfast, but it's a choice that deserves a second thought, especially after age 60. These meats are loaded with saturated fats, sodium, and chemical preservatives like nitrates. When combined with the naturally occurring cholesterol in eggs, the total load of unhealthy fats and salt becomes much higher than most people realize. While one meal like this may not seem like a big deal, eating this combo regularly can quietly raise your risk for serious conditions such as high blood pressure, clogged arteries, and heart disease. some of the leading health concerns for seniors. Your body's ability to process fats and sodium becomes less efficient with age. What used to feel like a hearty meal in your 40s might now leave you feeling bloated, sluggish, or even with a racing heart. That's because the high sodium content in processed meats can raise blood pressure levels quickly, putting added strain on the heart and blood vessels. And when you pair that with eggs, you're also increasing your dietary cholesterol at the same time, which may further raise risks in individuals who are already sensitive to these changes. What's more, processed meats contain compounds like nitrates and nitrites, which are used to preserve flavor and shelf life. When heated at high temperatures, as in frying or grilling, these chemicals can form compounds linked to inflammation and even chronic diseases. For seniors already managing conditions like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, or digestive issues, this extra chemical load can quietly add stress to the body without offering any real nutritional gain. This doesn't mean you have to give up eggs or skip breakfast altogether. In fact, eggs are still one of the most beneficial foods for older adults, rich in B vitamins, choline for brain health, and high-quality protein. The key is choosing the right foods to go alongside them. Instead of processed meats, consider pairing your eggs with something lighter and more nourishing, like a few slices of avocado, a side of sautéed spinach, or even a handful of walnuts. These options not only provide heart-healthy fats, but also help reduce inflammation and support digestion.
Third combine, which is eggs with sugary foods and acidic fruit juices, like orange juice. There's something comforting about the idea of a bright breakfast, scrambled eggs on the plate, toast with jam, and a glass of orange juice on the side. For many seniors, this feels like a wholesome way to start the day. But beneath that familiar routine lies a combination that could be silently disrupting your digestion and energy levels, especially after the age of 60. While eggs themselves are an excellent source of protein and nutrients, pairing them with sugary foods like pastries, sweet jams, or fruit juices can set the stage for digestive discomfort. The issue begins in your stomach. When protein-rich foods like eggs mix with highly acidic or sugar-heavy items, digestion slows down and becomes less efficient. This can result in bloating, gas, and even acid reflux, a common complaint among older adults whose digestive systems may already be more sensitive due to aging. Acidic fruit juices, like orange juice, only add to the problem. Although they're packed with vitamin C, their high acid content can irritate the stomach lining when consumed alongside eggs, which require a longer, more complex digestion process. The result? A feeling of heaviness, belching, or discomfort soon after eating. And for seniors who already deal with conditions like GERD or slow gastric emptying, this common breakfast habit might be contributing more to daily discomfort than they realize. Beyond digestion, there's also the issue of blood sugar regulation. When sugary items or fruit juices are consumed with a meal, they can cause a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. For seniors, this spike is particularly risky. As we age, the body's sensitivity to insulin naturally declines, and digestion slows down. That means sugar stays in the bloodstream longer, leading to energy crashes, fatigue, and even a higher risk of prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. So while the orange juice may taste refreshing and the jam adds sweetness to your toast, the impact on your metabolism can be far less sweet, especially if this happens day after day. It's important to note that this doesn't mean all fruits or even fruit juices should be avoided. Instead, timing and balance are key. If you enjoy oranges, try having them as a mid-morning snack separate from your egg-based breakfast. Or better yet, swap the sugary juice with a calming herbal tea and trade jam-slathered bread for a slice of whole-grain toast with avocado, which helps support blood sugar control and keeps digestion smooth.
Now that you know which food combinations to avoid with eggs, let's shift to the good news. There are actually some amazing, safe, and highly nutritious foods you should be eating with eggs. These pairings don't just taste great, they also boost energy, improve digestion, and maximize the health benefits of eggs, especially for adults over 60. Let's start with one of the best choices, avocado. This creamy fruit is more than just trendy. It's a powerhouse of heart-healthy fats, potassium, and fiber. When paired with eggs, avocado creates a balanced meal that's rich in protein and healthy fats, helping to stabilize blood sugar, support brain health, and keep you feeling full for longer. For seniors, this means better energy, fewer cravings, and smoother digestion. Try mashed avocado on whole grain toast with a poached egg on top. It's easy to chew, easy to digest, and packed with nourishment. Another excellent partner for eggs is leafy greens, especially spinach. This simple addition adds a big nutritional punch. Spinach is rich in iron, magnesium, and vitamin K, all essential for muscle strength and bone health. Cooking spinach slightly and serving it with scrambled or boiled eggs makes the nutrients easier to absorb. The vitamin C in greens also helps with iron absorption, which is crucial for seniors who may be at risk of fatigue or anemia. And thanks to its fiber, spinach helps your digestive system run more smoothly, reducing bloating and keeping you regular. Now let's talk about sweet potatoes. These naturally sweet, nutrient-dense root vegetables are loaded with complex carbohydrates, beta-carotene, and potassium. When eaten with eggs, they help refuel your energy stores, support muscle repair, and aid in immune function. Unlike refined carbs like white bread, sweet potatoes provide steady, slow-digesting energy, perfect for keeping you going throughout the day without the blood sugar crash. Roast some sweet potato cubes and pair them with a sunny-side-up egg for a colorful, satisfying breakfast or lunch. Each of these egg pairings offers a unique set of benefits, but they all have one thing in common. They work with your body, not against it. They support digestion, reduce inflammation, and promote steady energy, all critical for aging gracefully and maintaining an active lifestyle. And most importantly, they make your meals enjoyable and nourishing at the same time. So instead of grabbing processed meats or sugary drinks with your eggs, think of nutrient-dense, whole foods that elevate the benefits of your meal. Whether it's the creamy texture of avocado, the leafy green goodness of spinach, or the comforting sweetness of roasted sweet potatoes, these three pairings prove that eating healthy after 60 can still be absolutely delicious.
Now, you know, while eggs are one of the healthiest and most affordable sources of protein, what you eat with them matters just as much as how you cook them. For adults over 60, avoiding harmful combinations like eggs with processed meats, sugary foods, or calcium-heavy dairy isn't just about digestion. It's about protecting your heart, joints, and long-term energy. But the best part? You don't have to give up eggs to feel your best. You just need to pair them smartly. By choosing nourishing companions like avocado, leafy greens, and sweet potatoes, you turn a simple egg into a powerful tool for maintaining strength, balance, and overall vitality as you age. Small changes like these can have a big impact over time. Your digestion will feel smoother, your energy more stable, and your meals more satisfying. So the next time you reach for eggs, remember, it's not just what's on the plate, it's what's next to it that makes the real difference. If you found this helpful, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more senior health tips, and share it with someone you care about. Your next step toward a stronger, healthier you starts with your next meal. Stay strong, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next video.